Thank you for stopping by the YouTube channel. This is going to be part 2, okay, of how to voice act for beginners. I'm a voiceover coach. I'm a voiceover artist, but I've also been coaching in the acting industry or the stage industry. I like to call it stage acting for a while. So my hope is I can bring you some great content here in my booth about some different acting techniques that you can use to make yourself a better VO. Okay? All right. So yesterday we talked about posture. All right, and I was in my editing space, and if you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. And by the way, I'm putting out these videos now pretty regularly, so make sure you subscribe and tick the notification box so that you can get notified when a new video comes out, so that you know when to look at it. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yesterday I talked about posture. And when we're narrating or we're doing any type of VO work, okay, when we're in our booth or we're sitting down or whatever doing, how posture can affect, all right, what we're doing, okay, whether we are doing something lively where we're upbeat or we're doing something kind of sad and we're down like this, okay, or we're doing something serious and we, use all of your attributes, okay, to do that, when you come to posture. All right, but today, what I want to talk about is tone, okay? I want to talk about your tone, all right? And when I'm talking about tone, okay, I'm talking about the way you go about shaping the sound of your voice, okay? What I mean by that is your tone, is it a rich tone? Is it a high, is it a nasally tone? Is it strained? Is it flowing and it's really flowing? I would talk about the style. I'm gonna instead of tone, let's say style. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the style in which you're speaking in. Okay, and for us as voiceover artists, the key is to practice different ways, all right, of speaking, okay, so that when it comes time for you to play a character, or it comes time for you to, narrate an audiobook, or it becomes time for you to do a commercial, you have some different types of styles that you can generate to differentiate your read. All right, so let's talk about some examples of some styles, okay? We're going to talk about, let's talk about let's say that you are trying to do something, or someone has contacted you and they want you to do something professional, okay? What kind of tone do you think a professional would sound like? Okay, well, first off, okay, professional tone, all right, is going to be a lot less dynamic in range, okay? They're going to be ending down. Usually when we end down, okay, at the end of sentences, it denotes a sort of feeling of surety, like you're sure what you're doing, okay? So we're going to end down. So when we're talking, we're saying a point, we end down, okay? What else? What else is a tone as a professional? Okay, a professional is very certain about what they're saying. Okay, they're to the point. There's, again, not a lot of inflection. All right, inflection in your voice is when those are the points or the ups and downs. Okay, the moments in a word or a sentence that you put emphasis on. Okay, so just like I did where I said emphasis, I put an emphasis on emphasis. I said, what you put emphasis on. Okay, and then I paused. Okay, so that you knew that word was important for you to listen to. And I did that by giving it a little more push, a little more volume. And I did that by pausing as well. Okay, so that gave it extra emphasis. All right, but for the tone of a professional, okay, it is going to be a lot less colored up and down, a lot less inflection, and a lot more straightforward talking. Okay, talking to the point. And you notice what happens with my body is when I get to the point, I get this kind of like my shoulders back down. All right, I'm very I'm not out like this. I'm just more like this, and my voice gets deeper. And the reason it gets deeper is because I relax. Okay, I relax when I'm talking more in a professional tone. And the reason I do that is because in a more professional tone, it's kind of like we're talking to our peers. Okay, because if we're hired by someone to do a professional piece, we're acting like we are the knowledgeable ones. So we're talking directly to people, all right, that are supposed to be, at least, in the same area of expertise or, that we are. Okay, so there's a lot less of this, hey, look at me, wee, and more just normal talking back and forth. Okay, but certainty, and that tone of certainty, you can end by ending down, be very certain with your statements, and a lot less inflection in your voice. Okay? All right, so that is one way to do it. But let's say what kind of tone in your voice. And I want you to think of tone, like I said, tone is style. All right? Tone is the style, the tone of the piece. All right? The style of the piece. Okay? Is the tone serious or is the tone excited? Now, if it's excited, okay, what type of excitement are we talking about? We kind of all love that car salesman kind of thing, where it's like, we're like, 5 days from now, there's a liquidation sale. Everything must go. That kind of thing, right? Where we're like, no money down, no car. What is that? Like, no money down, no car's not for you. You can do it. All right, that kind of stuff, right? I mean, that's like that high energy out of the mind kind of announcer. But what if it's high energy, more like something like where you say like welcome to Brand Source, your place for banking. You know what I mean? That's exciting, okay? But it's not as over the top. So it's an excitement friendly tone. All right? So these words, okay, when you hear them, these adjectives, all right, that people throw at you, okay, that is your clue about tone. And exciting means we start to increase the inflections that we are using and the pitch volumes, all right, or the pitches. Okay, pitch is how high or how low you are going to go with your voice. All right, so the more pitch, the more say, hey, you. So if I was to say, hello, my name is Anthony, okay, and I change the varies in that pitch, I can do it a bunch of different ways, right? So let's say I put, just listen to me talk, and I'll show you what I'm doing about putting emphasis and different pitches on different words, okay? I'll say, hello, my name is Anthony. 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 Okay, so you could go on, on and on with different types of ways to do this. Okay, but where I'm going with all this is that when you go to be excited, your inflection gets bigger, your pitches get bigger. Okay, and you start to do more with your voice, okay, because we're overly excited. When we're sad, okay, we're going to talk slower. So a tone of a piece of sad, it's sadness is something that is drawn out, right, and it's painful, right, and things that are painful and sad, they hurt, and they hurt because they're slow. So we slow down, so that tone dictates where you are or what you're going to do. So when you think about tone, I want you to think about figuring out, no matter what you do, what the tone is. If you're not given a tone, make one up. Make one up so it can help you understand what to do. All right? So once you figure out what your tone is, then you can determine whether it's a professional tone with less inflection, ending down with certainty. Okay, if it's excited, all right, even friendly, where you have a little more inflection in pieces, more pitches, okay, a little more excited, all right, a little more different volumes in your voice. You don't always have to end down, okay? If you're sad, all right, if you're playing someone mean, all right, mean characters are always there's a brashness to their voice. Okay, it's very you can see I get very down, like I get down, because men we go down when we want our voices to be impactful, right? And we do that, right? It's ingrained in us, okay, because of nature-wise, right? Because of testosterone and all that stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is that use those things to your advantage by figuring out what the tone, the overall tone of the piece is, okay? The style of the piece. All right, well, I hope this helped out. Try all those different things. Try to speed up, try to slow down. I think I'm going to do a video on going faster and slower, okay? Maybe that's going to be part 3. We'll talk about, and which is one of the greatest tips in the world. I mean, one of the best things a voice actor can master is being able to speed up and slow down. And I'm going to show you that on the next video. So make sure that you, again, subscribe and click that notification so that you can see the video when it comes out. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And practice. Go do some auditioning. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.